We don't have mics on. I don't have a mic on.
It's right there.
It's right where?
On the table.
And we don't have the hat.
Good morning, friends. You can't see me, but I'm behind the phone watching for you to come on. Nobody's on yet. I have my microphone on. Irene is getting hers on. Hi, Joan. We're giving you a little behind the scenes Facebook Live today, so you're seeing something weird. Irene, would you mind turning the light off in the office when you come back out? It's Irene and I here. Brenda's absent today and missed. And Linda spent all day yesterday. Thank you. Oh, that's good. Getting ready for quilt show that's coming up. Hi, Betty. We're getting our apparel on. How are my antenna?
Your antenna are better than mine.
Yeah, yours is.
It's
They're
pretty
okay.
bad, huh?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It'll make me unique.
Right. All right, so I'm just going to get started with my little spiel here from behind the camera. I'm going to show you a little bit of what we've been working on here. We are getting ready for Genesee Valley Quilt Fest, which is this weekend. We're going to get set up today. I think that the show is hung. Not sure, I've been watching their Facebook. And we are taking a bunch of loot with us. So these are some of our pre-cuts and bundles and kits. This is our wagon to help us get them in. Hi, Noreen and Linda. Oh, that's the street. These are our, some of our tumblers are going, and then our office supplies, some kits. This is a much anticipated revisit kit. We've got some patriotic, I think those are half yards, not positive. Our bags are there. We're bringing some half pack quilts. Some notions. I'm gonna put it a little sideways. We got our notions. It just gave me an alarm. And then some more half cuts. So we are excited about all of the beautiful quilts that are going to be on display. I hope you all are excited too. It's been kind of quiet in here this week. We're hoping that that is because you all are getting ready to go and visit the show. So here's Irene. She's going to get us started. And go ahead. Go? Yep, okay. Ready to go.
I will be here while they are at the quilt show. So if you do have, you ran out of something or whatever, you're welcome to come on in. And the store will not be closed. It will be open all 3 days, regular hours. So Friday, today and tomorrow, 11 to 4, and Saturday, 10 to 2. I'll still be here. And then I'm off on vacation on Sundays. So classes, we've been showing you, highlighting certain classes. This week we want to highlight the Count Me In project bag. Some of you took this already, and it was so popular that it filled up immediately. So I asked Linda to run it again, and she agreed. So it will be on Saturday, June 13th. People requested a Saturday. June 13th, 10 to 2. The cost of the class is $32. Now, if you don't know what a project bag or this project bag looks like, it's very pretty. It's made with mini charms. Okay, and we have plenty here, or if you have some at home, 2.5-inch squares. It has a zipper, okay, which she'll show you how to do. A really nice pocket with a lining, okay, both sides. And then she put a cute little zipper pull on it, which you can put any zipper pull, maybe keep it themed to your fabrics. And look at the back of this. I just love the back of this. It's a perfect way to use a border stripe. if you have one that you have a little bit left from a project. Because I always give you more, especially if you get a kit. Or if you're like me, when you buy it, you buy more. So yes, beautiful little project bag. We've heard lots of people raving about it, even to the point where people who go away, and Tara knows who this was, came in and told her that she made it and she puts all her pertinent papers in there when she and her husband travel. So if she needs them, she knows exactly what they're in and where to look for them. And I never thought of that. It'd be cute to put, you know, your patterns in, your anything. Okay, you could even put, if you wanted to, notions in here or whatever. But I think it's awesome for patterns. Now, it fits perfectly if you're into cross stitch, counted cross stitch. And we have some kits here that you could buy to put in here. So keep that in mind, okay? $32, Saturday, June 13th, okay? It's on the website, so you can jump on there, sign up. You don't even have to come all the way in. All right. That's the only class we're gonna highlight today. As always, we have other ones, so get online and take a look and see what they are. You may notice that I am surrounded, I don't know what shows in the camera, by these beautiful fabrics. And I am obsessed with blenders because I do so many demonstrations for Studio 180 Deb Tucker tools, and I always need blenders. I like, you know, focus fabrics, but I'm always looking for blenders. We are getting in some blenders to fill out our collection. And we got some brand new ones, which are, most of them are on this side, not all of them. And then we still had some in the store. So we have, these are Toscana. Okay, there are other blenders like Canvas and Shadow Blush and French General and things like that. But the reason I know that is I spent the morning searching for all the blenders. We have 16 of Toscana. They're not a solid. They act like a solid. And Tara's gonna sneeze.
Sorry.
They read like a solid. However, I want Tara to hold this up. I hope this is a good one to show it. If not, the next one is too. It's got a little bit of texture to it. And it's just, it reads so pretty in a quilt. I just absolutely love it. Considering they're not batiks, these are my favorite. You all know I'm obsessed with batiks. This one is called, hang on, I got it upside down, Sun Glow. Sun Glow. All right, are we gonna go through each one?
We can do a few.
All right, let's do the brand new ones.
Yep, those are the new
will
ones.
not have seen these. This one is called Peacock, and you can see why. It's very,
It's a beautiful,
it's a bluish,
teal.
turquoise-ish, I don't even know what to call
I would call it a dark teal.
it. Okay, dark
Maybe.
teal. Teal is a color that eludes me, because I never know the difference between teal and turquoise. I mean, I do if it's bright, but if they're that in between, I don't know. For another blue, we have, it's called Muddy Blues.
Moody, I think.
Oh, sorry, I can't read. Yeah, look at that. O's instead of you. Moody Blues. Muddy would not be a good name for a fabric, but
This
hey,
is a step up from
grunge is,
navy.
So I'm sorry. Ever since grunge came out, I have no faith in fabric names. That's an old one, but look at that green. Isn't it pretty? This one is Shamrock. Shocking, isn't it? Isn't it pretty? That's an old one. This one is an old one. I think it's called Buttercup. Yep, Buttercup. Actually, I think most of these are old. This one is Fire something.
Coral?
Fire Coral, which it sounds like.
So it's like an orangey red. It's
Yeah.
not coming, it's a little bit less bright than it looks like on the video here.
I love it. I think it's pretty. And then this one, I love the name of this one. This one is called Kiss Me. Apparently from the red lipstick kind of thing.
And it's
very red.
the same is true of this one. I'm looking at it on the video, and it's not as bright as it looks on the video.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What I was after here was Roy G. Biv, but I
Yeah.
think
I think we're a little lacking in the V
I
part.
didn't have a V. I went looking, but I didn't have one. So, all right, let's take a quick look because there's a couple new ones in here. We have multiple greens. This one is another, this is a true orange. It's called Monarch. Okay, where the other one was more of a red orange. This one, I think, is a new one. It's called Custard. Darker than Buttercup, but lighter than Sunglow. See, we got something for everybody. This is another green called Sagebrush. One of my favorites. I really like that one. Okay, now a new one. This one is called Polar Frost.
And this one is a canva, I think.
No, I took canvas. Oh, yeah, it is. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Well, then I'll show the other canvas because I took the blue denim out.
And you can see the difference between what we just showed a minute ago, and this is Canva, which is another, it's another blender by Northcott. It's just got a little bit of a different look with these lines in it.
More of a semi-grungy look.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, well, as long as I showed you that one, let me show you this one. This is a new one, too. This is called Blue Jeans.
Looks just like my blue jeans.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, that's heavy.
Yeah, these full bolts. I'm getting weak in my old age.
Kathy Humphrey says the yellow looks good with your bee headgear.
Yeah, I just grabbed them. We almost forgot. We don't want to forget. This one is called Hemlock. So don't swallow it.
I don't want to pick it up. My arm is tired.
Okay. It's not poison. It's very pretty. And this one, this is going to sound weird. If you know me, I love bright colors. But this is one of my favorite blenders, and it's called Graphite. I have a whole bolt of this at home. Well,
It's a good blender to set off those brushes.
Yes. It's not a whole bolt anymore. But as soon as it runs out, I get a new one. Because it's perfect. It does. It sets off my very, very, very bright colors. So these are $11.99, and that's my husband, and there's two missing. So I searched, but we ran out of time. So there's two more. Plus we have more canvas. Plus we have Shadow Blush. Plus we have French General.
So let me talk from the side of the camera about this for a second. I just wanted to let you know, sometimes we have all of our blenders on a case together, a display, thank you. But a lot of times you'll find them mixed in with the color.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I having a hard time coming up with words?
Line. If a line came in and we have a perfect blender, we put it with the line while we're advertising the line. We put it with the line while we're advertising it. That's why I can't find the other two. I'm sure they're mixed in with a line.
We also sometimes put them on the color wall. Yes. That's what I was looking for.
More often they're on the color wall. So if you're looking for blue, go to the blues and you'll see all the blues that we have. But every once in a while we pull one out because it goes perfectly with a line. And
plus we got to keep everybody on their toes.
There you go. You
searching.
If you can't find it, you're going to look. And when you look, you're going to see more stuff that you love. That's a standard. That's why Walmart keeps moving everything on me. So, and Wegmans. So, all right. Item of the month is one of my favorites. They're all my favorites. Is one of my preferred. Let me grab it. And I hope you wrote down numbers. Yes, you did. All right. This is my true favorite. This is my favorite tool that's not a Deb Tucker tool. Okay? It is 6.5 by 12.5 because it's Creative Grids. They add that little extra. And I have, I don't know, 10, I think, because they're perfect for every single thing I do. Every project I do. So what happens is I put them in the tote with the project while I'm working on it. And then you know how projects work. That's why we all have tons of UFOs. And then I can't find it, so I would buy another one. So the best part about this, I don't know about the best, one of the best, it's got the grippies because it's a Creative Grids. It has lines going in both directions, so the holes and the halves, and please be careful of that. And it has 45-degree lines, 60-degree lines, 30-degree lines in both directions. Some of them are white, which you can't see, and some are black. And we just used this when I started my jubilation class because we needed that 45-degree line. Do you want to show this?
Yep.
Can you see it, or you want something white behind it?
Let's do something white.
Okay, I'm just going to flip a page here.
Now she's going to lose
Hold
all
that
of
up
our
behind
notes.
it, and maybe you can see it a little better. Again, Creative Grids, one of the best tool makers out there. Just a little caveat, a warning to all of you. If you buy these online, for example, Amazon, be very careful. There are some bootlegged copies of this out there. And what you'll notice is the numbers are tiny. They're not bold. The lines aren't bold. And you could get it and realize, I can't hardly read this. It's because it's a bootleg. You really need to buy, wherever you buy them from a good quilting store. That, you know, because when you buy on Amazon, I love Amazon, don't get me wrong, but you got to be careful. And you can't always tell. It looks like this, but when you get it, it's not like this. So keep that in mind. So 6.5 by 12.5. We'll work our way down. 6.5 square. Again, Creative Grids. Okay. Perfect if you're squaring up. If you have squares in your quilt that have to be 6.5. But this can do anywhere up to 6.5. And 4.5. This is a nice size. When I teach Tucker University, of course we use the Tucker trimmer to square up, but every once in a while I grab my 4.5 and put it down and make sure I've got a 4.5 inch unit. Creative Grids makes all sizes. I have a 2.5. It's so cute. And they go all the way up. This bundle we are offering, these three, it would normally be $59.48 if you bought all three individually. But we are offering the bundle for $47.59. Now, that only goes to the end of the month. Let's review item of the month. Item of the month is a pre-sale only. So you go online or you come in and you pay in advance, and you have until basically May 31st, whether that's a store day or an online day. On June 1st, we order from Checker, and they come pretty quickly. They usually come within a week. And then we call you and you come pick them up. But they need to be prepaid, and it's got to be by May 31st. We talked about this last week. May is a crazy month. There's graduations, it's getting nice, you're working in the garden, there's events, Lilac Festival, the RIT Quilt Show, graduations, all kinds of things. Don't put it off, because it's going to get to be like June 2nd, and you're going to be like, oh, I forgot. Or June 1st I think June 1st is a Saturday, so we wouldn't announce it till the following Thursday, but by then it's too late. So jump on this while you can. Okay? All right. I'm going to turn it over. Am I? Mm-hmm. Yes. I am turning it over to Miss Tara to do 3, 2, 1 because she feels lonely back there. Okay.
So this is actually Irene's favorite, but because of the way we did things, I stole it. So anyway, I love how Irene said, let's review item of the month. That's something that's valuable because not everybody's been here every week. So thanks, Irene.
No problem.
And I'm going to review the 3, 2, 1, which is how we end every Facebook Live. And that is something that we have maybe one of, maybe two of. This case, we don't have two. And then a $3 a yard fabric, which Irene, I don't know where I put our $3 a yard fabric.
It might still be out there.
So Irene's going to find it for us because I seem to have misplaced it. So what the 3, 2, 1 is their sale items. They're items that we have only one left of, and we offer them at a great bargain. And it's an exciting part of our broadcast, which is why Irene likes it. But today you get me. So the first item in our 321, number 3, is going to be the Primitive Gatherings 3/4 inch finished triangle paper. This is for all you gals who really like to do small quilts, and that's an opportunity to have some really great precision in your quilt making. And they're tiny. They're 3/4 of an inch finished.
That's insane.
Normally, these are $6.99. I don't know how many pages are in here. Let me see.
It might say it. I was gonna flip it to the back and look at but there's nothing written.
13 sheets.
Ooh.
Yep. So 12 per strip. I don't know how many per sheet, but 780. This will make 780 half-square triangles. So
Oh my gosh.
that'll get you started on a nice.
Of course, they're only 3 1/4 inch square.
Right. Yeah.
You need 780.
Yeah. So this is $6.99 normally, $3.59 on sale. You can find all of these on our Facebook Live page on the website if you're not a local. If you are a local and want to come in, you can find them on the end of the counter.
As long as they last.
As long as they last, yep. So that is number 3. Number 2.
Sweetie, that's number 2. The fabric's number 3.
Right.
This is why I do it.
This is number 1. This is the Fiskars brand rotating cutting mat.
Oh, it's heavy.
It's different than the cutting mat that we have talked about before in that it's square, but it moves a little bit differently. The round one that we do a lot is Sue Daly, I think, brand. This is Fiskars brand. And the Fiskars doesn't rotate as easily, which is good because sometimes the other one moves a little too easily. So we have this one available as well. There's only one left. And the price on this is going to be $39.99 normally, down to $22.99.
It has been here too long. It needs a new home.
Yep. So I wanted to say what the dimensions are. The dimensions are, it is actually 14 by 14, but it measures up to 13. So if you're squaring up something, it's a great size. If you have something that you have the smaller round one, but you need some more space
a little bit
here,
bigger,
it would be a good fit. So that is our number 2 or 1.
2 or 1, either
3.
one.
It's not 3. And then number 3 is this beautiful sky blue fabric. It is called Sky Daisy Stencil. It's a nice, pretty blue with some white etchings that look like daisies.
It's a very pretty fabric.
Yeah, and that's going to be our number 3. And when we do a number 3 fabric, it is $3 a yard. So this one was originally $13.19 a yard. So that's like $10 off. So that's a good deal. And we have about 1, 2, 3.5 yards-ish. 3.5, 4. So that is our number 3. So to review, we've got tons of Toscanas for you to choose from for your next project. We've got a cool class on a project bag. We've got some pretty blue $3 yard fabric and a couple of notions to get you started on some new projects. Also, don't forget the item of the month. So thank you for joining us, and we will be at booth number 712 at RIT this weekend. I don't think there are actually 712 booths, but I do know that there's going to be 60 vendors, so we are going to be one of many, and we hope to see you there. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.